It only took about 6 years for me to get to this recipe. That there is green fig salad. Green bananas, boiled, chopped up into small pieces. Yes, we call green bananas green fig in the Southern Caribbean. 6 years ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago, we were down in St Lucia, had this after a long day on a pirate cruise with my daughters. Watch that. From the time they find out Johnny Depp was on that ship, Dad, we have to do this. Your boy was tired, we were in Castries, and my first time having green fig salad was then. You know, delicious. Lots of natural flavors in there, but I'm going to do it a little bit different, so stay tuned for this green fig salad, a tribute to my friends down in St. Lucia. I will say this recipe is not traditional. What I'm going to do here is, because I'm seeing ingredients here with a lot of flavor that if we heat it through will bring out even more flavor, I am doing this step a little bit different. Most of the ingredients are disassembled. What I want to do is, before assembling everything, is to awaken those flavors. And I'm using a non-stick pan because I just want to go in with a little touch of olive oil just to bring everything together. My heat is on a medium low, and I've got here about half a cup of diced salted cod. Just gonna move that around quickly in here. Just wanna waken up all that lovely flavor from that salted cod. And if you're looking for a video on how to prepare that salted cod, because it is very salty, it is going to be dry, you need to rehydrate it and remove some of that salt, click over to Food FAQ, and I have a how-to video on that. I have here 1 clove of garlic, which I diced up finely. Let's use the other side. I'm going to go in with a little bit of fresh ground black pepper. I want some of this beautiful fresh thyme. If you don't have fresh thyme, please don't use dry thyme. And all we're going to do is take out a few of these leaves and just drop it in there, just to waken it up, bring that whole herbal note to this dish. I'm not trying to overpower it, because after all this is a salad. But I have here a couple scallions as well. And we're just going to heat through that bell pepper. Now traditionally in St. Lucia, in the Southern Caribbean, we will use what we call seasoning peppers or pimento peppers. I do not have access to that, so I'm just using red bell peppers. And all we're going to do is heat those through maybe 2 minutes, nothing much, just to bring out all those flavors. And it's important after you heat those through to allow it to cool down. You will notice I will not put any salt in this dish, because the remaining salt in that salted cod will be enough to season it. I tell you, the kitchen is already smelling wicked, and it's only been going for about 3 minutes. Like I said, just to soften everything up and to bring out those lovely flavors. What I'm going to do now is turn off my stove, but as I turn it off, I've got some fresh chopped parsley. Then I'm just going to let the residual heat kind of cook that in there. Let that cool, and then we'll get to the other step. In my bowl here, I have 5 green cooking bananas, or green fig as we say in the Caribbean. Diced, fully cooked. If you're looking for a video on how to prepare that, head over to Food FAQ, and I have a video ready for you there. Now, traditionally, I've seen it done where people add canned peas and carrots to this green fig salad. I'm trying to keep this as natural as possible, so I'm not going to go in with anything that was canned or anything like that. The only thing unnatural here is probably the mayonnaise that we're going to be adding. And if you want to make your own homemade mayonnaise, play yourself. Everything is nice and cooled now, so I'm just going to put all of that into the bowl with the diced green fig, or green cooking bananas as we call it. And it's just a matter of mixing this all together now. We've got that flavor from that salted cod. Those peppers have brought out a lot of flavor. The scallion, the parsley, that little hint of black pepper that we went in with. And to bring everything together, just plain old mayonnaise. You can add more, you can hold back on how much you add to this depending on the texture you like. Your sort of, and this is just a Caribbean take on potato salad. You will notice some sort of similarities to it with that mayonnaise and everything else. If you want, you can add just a 1/4 teaspoon of vinegar to this, and it will really bring out a lot of flavor as well. Taste it for salt at this point, because again, everyone's tolerance for salt tends to be different and unique, right? This is perfect for me. That residual salt from the salted cod is enough, as I said earlier, to season this dish. Green fig salad, as it is called in St. Lucia. Friends, do give it a try. Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com. Remember, if you want it more creamy, add a bit more mayonnaise. Taste it for salt and adjust accordingly. If you would like me to see me do a video, request a video, hit me up on Twitter at Obzokee, OBZOKEE, and your boy will try to get to it, man. Bless up.